Hey everyone, welcome to GenAI Testing Academy. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our latest content on software testing and AI. Today, we are diving deep into one of the hottest topics in software testing. What is automation testing in 2026? The world of testing has evolved dramatically. And if you're still doing everything manually, you're definitely falling behind. So let's explore how automation testing has transformed in the AI era and why it's absolutely essential for your career. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is automation testing? At its core, automation testing uses software tools and scripts to execute test cases automatically without any manual intervention. Instead of a human tester clicking through your application, writing down results, and checking functionality, we let specialized tools do the heavy lifting for us. Think about it this way. Imagine you have to test the login functionality of a website. You could manually enter the username and password, click login, and verify it works every single time you need to test it. Or you could write a script that does this automatically in seconds and you can run it hundreds or thousands of times without getting tired or making mistakes. Here are the key points to remember. Automated execution means test runs without human intervention. This reduces human error and dramatically cuts down testing time. It enables continuous testing in modern DevOps pipeline. Teams get rapid feedback so developers can fix issues immediately. So basically, automation testing validates your software's functionality, performance, and reliability much faster, more consistently than manual testing ever could. Why automation testing in 2026? Now you might be asking, why is automation testing such a big deal in 2026? Let me show you some mind blowing statistics. First up, 10x faster testing. AI powered automation can reduce execution time by up to 90%. What used to take hours or even days now happens in minutes. That's not just an improvement, that's a complete game changer. Second, 40% cost reduction. Organizations implementing comprehensive automation strategies are saving massive amounts on testing resources. You are not paying for endless hours of manual testing. You are investing in smart tools that work around the clock. And here's the kicker: 99% test coverage. With modern automation, we are achieving near complete code coverage. Every function, every edge case, every scenario tested thoroughly and consistently. This was practically impossible without manual testing alone. These numbers aren't just impressive, they represent a fundamental shift in how software development works. Companies that embrace automation are shipping faster with higher quality and at lower cost. Those that don't, they are simply getting left behind. All right, let's talk about the different types of automation testing you need to know about. There is not just one kind. Automation covers multiple layers of testing. Starting from the bottom of the testing pyramid, we have unit testing. This tests individual components or functions in complete isolation. Think of it as testing the smallest building blocks of your code. This should make up about 70% of your automated tests because they are fast, reliable, and easy to maintain. Moving up, we have integration testing. This validates how different components work together. Do your module communicate properly? Does data flow correctly between systems? Integration tests catch those issues. Next is functional testing. Verifies that your system actually does what it's supposed to do according to the requirements. This is your user facing functionality, the features your customers actually use. Then there is regression testing, and this is huge. Every time you make a change to your code, regression tests ensure you haven't broken anything that was previously working. Without automation, regression testing is a nightmare. With automation, it happens effortlessly. Performance testing evaluates speed, scalability, and stability under load. Can your system handle thousands of concurrent users? Will it crash under pressure? Performance automation tells you before your customer find out the hard way. And finally, API testing. This tests your application's programming interface directly, making sure different software systems can communicate effectively. Notice the pyramid here. The bulk of your test should be fast, reliable unit test at the base. As you move up to the integration and end-to-end test, you have fewer tests because they are more expensive to maintain and slow to run. Now there is where things get really exciting. Welcome to 2026, where AI and Gen AI have completely revolutionized automation testing. Let's talk about self-healing test. One of the biggest headaches in test automation used to be maintenance. UI changes would break your test constantly, but now AI automatically detects when elements move or change and fixes the test scripts on the fly. Your tests kill themselves. Intelligent test generation is another game changer. Using Gen AI, you can input your requirement in plain language and the AI generates comprehensive test cases automatically. What used to take days now happens in minutes. Visual testing powered by computer vision can detect UI anomalies that human eyes might miss, pixel differences, layout shifts, rendering issues across different browsers and devices. Predictive analytics uses machine learning to predict which tests are most likely to fail based on code changes. This means you can prioritize those tests and catch bugs faster. Smart test selection is brilliant. Instead of running your entire test suite every time, which could take hours. AI chooses the optimal subset of tests based on what code change. Remember, you get feedback in minutes instead of hours. And my personal favorite, natural language testing. You can literally write test cases in plain English and AI can convert them to executable code. No need to be coding expert. If you can describe what should happen, the AI can create the test. This is the future, folks. AI isn't replacing tester. It's making us superheroes. Let's talk tools. What should you be learning in 2026? For web and mobile testing, the big players are still Selenium, which has been around forever and continues to evolve. Playwright, which is gaining massive traction. Cypress for modern web applications. APM for mobile. And WebDriver IO. For API testing, you have got Postman, which is super user friendly. Rest assured for Java developers. Karate, which combines API testing with Cucumber and SOAP UI. Performance testing tools include JMeter, the old reliable Gatling, K6 for modern JavaScript based performance testing, and LoadRunner for enterprise applications. But here is what's really exciting: AI powered tools. Testim, Mavel, Functionize, and Apply tools are leading the charge with intelligent test automation. These tools use machine learning to create, maintain, and optimize tests automatically. For BDD frameworks, behavior driven development, you have Cucumber, SpecFlow for .NET, Behave for Python, and JBehave. And critical important in 2026 CI/CD integration. Your tests need to integrate seamlessly with Jenkins, GitHub Actions, GitLab CI, or Circle CI. Automation without continuous integration is like having a sports car but never taking it out of the garage. My advice: don't try to learn everything at once. Pick one tool from each category that aligns with your tech stack and master it. Now, let's talk about the benefits, and trust me, there are many. Faster time to market. This is huge in today's competitive landscape. Automation accelerates your release cycles dramatically. You can deploy multiple times a day instead of once a quarter. Improved accuracy. Humans make mistakes, especially on repetitive tasks. Automated tests execute the same way every single time, eliminating human error. 24 by 7 testing. Your automated tests don't need sleep, coffee breaks, or vacations. They run anytime, including overnight when your team is sleeping. Better test coverage. You can execute thousands of test cases simultaneously across different browsers, devices, and configurations. Try doing that manually. Early bug detection. Finding bugs during development is exponentially cheaper than finding them in production. Automation helps you catch defects early when they are easy to fix. Cost efficiency, yes, this is an upfront investment, but the long term savings are massive. You are reducing manual effort, catching bugs earlier, and shipping faster. Continuous integration. Automation integrates seamlessly with modern DevOps practices. Every code commit triggers automated tests, giving developers immediate feedback. And usually, once you create a test script, you can use it across multiple projects, multiply your investment. The bottom line, automation isn't just about faster testing, it's about building better software with fewer resources. So you're convinced automation is the way forward. Great. But where do you start? Step 1, choose the right tool. Don't just pick the most popular tool, select one based on your specific tech stack and requirement. If you're using if you're using or testing web applications built with React, Cypress or Playwright might be perfect. For mobile apps, looking at APM. Step 2, identify test cases. Don't try to automate everything right away. Start by identifying repetitive, high value scenarios. Think about tests you run constantly, smoke tests, regression tests, critical user journeys. Those are your automation candidates. Step 3, set up your framework. This is crucial. Establish a robust, maintainable test automation framework from the beginning. Poor architects will haunt you later with maintenance nightmares. Remember. Step 4, write test scripts. Create clear, modular test script following best practices. Your code should be readable, maintainable, and well documented. Future you will thank present you for this. Step 5, integrate with CI CD. This is where the magic happens. Connect your test to your continuous integration pipeline so they run automatically with every code change. Step 6, monitor and maintain. Automation isn't a set it and forget it solution. Set it and forget it solution. Regularly review test results, update tests as the application evolves, and continuously improve your framework. Remember, automation is a journey, not a destination. Start small, prove value, then scale. Again, automation is a journey, not a destination. Start small, prove value, then scale. Let me share some crucial best practices I have learned over years of test automation. Start small and scale gradually. Don't try to automate your entire application on day one. Begin with critical paths and expand from there. Focus on stable, high value test cases. Automating flaky or constantly changing feature is a waste of time. Focus on stable functionality. Remember, stable functionality that provides real value. Maintain clean, readable test code. Your test code is production code. Treat it with the same care. Use meaningful names, add comments, follow coding standards. Use data-driven testing approaches. Separate your test data from your test logic. This makes tests more flexible and easier to maintain. Implement proper error handling and logging. When tests fail, you need to know exactly why. Good logging saves hours of debugging. Remember, keep tests independent and isolated. Each test should be able to run on its own without depending on other tests. This prevents cascading failures. Regular maintenance and refactoring are essential. Just like production code, test code needs care and attention. Refactor regularly to keep it clean. Uh, Version control your test scripts always. Your test code deserves the same version control as your application code. Generate comprehensive test reports. Stakeholders need visibility, create reports that clearly communicate test result, coverage, and trend. And finally, collaborate with development teams. The best automation happens when testers and developers work together, share knowledge, review each other's work, and continuously improve. Alright, everyone, we have covered a lot today. Here is the bottom line: the future is automated. The future is automated. In 2026, automation testing isn't optional, it's absolutely essential for modern software development. We have seen how AI and Gen AI are revolutionizing the way we test, making tests smarter, self healing, and more efficient than ever before. The tools are more powerful, the benefits are undeniable, and the career opportunities for skilled automation testers are incredible. So, my challenge to you: start your automation journey today. Don't wait. Pick a tool, build a simple test, integrates it into your workflow. Every expert started as a beginner. Remember, every expert started as a beginner. Found this video helpful? Please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, subscribe to GenAI Testing Academy for more content on software testing, automation, daily GenAI practices, and AI agents. Drop a comment below and let me know what's your biggest challenge with automation testing. What topics would you like me to cover next? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Keep testing, keep learning, and stay automated.